Off the top at 11, we are tracking the chance for more rain across the D.C. region after flooding already washed out some areas last night.
And health officials expected to recommend all Americans get a third dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, and some immunocompromised people already getting that next jab. Plus, Jacqueline.
Hundreds of Afghan refugees arriving here to Dulles International Airport tonight. Many of them families with suitcases of whatever they could bring with them. Coming up here, what they have to say about the hostility in Afghanistan and the life they leave behind.
But we begin tonight with the threat of even more flooding after several days of rains. It seems like we just can't catch a break from this wet weather.
No, we cannot. So our Sue Palka is here with the first look at the forecast. And Sue, it's going to be a very wet week, to say the least.
Well, it sure will be, Rob. Tomorrow we think is probably going to be the busiest day, too. So that's why we want you to be ready for it. And we are certainly gearing up ourselves to have a busy day in the Weather Center. I sort of think we got a pass today, but I've got to tell you, I'm starting to see some action yet again on radar tonight. And of course, this is all about tracking Fred's remnants. It is moving this direction. It's going to move right up the Tennessee Valley, and all of these green areas are under a flash flood watch beginning tonight, running through tomorrow night, maybe even as late as 10 o'clock. Closer in on our region, you can see it doesn't necessarily include areas east of 95. That heaviest rain looks to be west of Interstate 81, by the way. But here's why we really can't handle any more rain. In the last 5 days, many of these areas have had over 5 inches, closing in on 6 inches of rain, including Fort Washington, Calvert, Annandale, West Falls Church. So even a ½ inch to an inch of rain is going to start causing problems. Here is radar, and you can see we have a tornado watch up for parts of southwestern Virginia, western North Carolina. The heaviest rain in that skinny band that you see there across the Carolinas, that's the part of the system that we're going to have to keep an eye on. That skinny line produced about 13 reports of tornadoes today, and there were 36 tornado warnings across the Carolinas. There was also flooding. There was also wind damage. Local radar not showing much at the moment, and we did have at least a little bit of a break today in terms of the heavy rain. But I spy a few little showers here and there, not too far south of Leesburg, around White Post, and southwest of Frederick. We see a little action. You can also see more action pushing up from the south. So overnight, we can't rule out some showers or thunderstorms. We think the best action tomorrow, though, mid-morning to mid-afternoon. It doesn't rain every hour. Not everybody sees it. But if you get under a downpour, not only could you have heavy rain, but you could also have a rotating thunderstorm and a weak tornado. Some wind damage can't be ruled out as well. We'll get you ready for your Wednesday hour by hour in just a moment. Marina?